either of you two used one of those disposable cameras in a while?
Friend's wedding. A few years ago.
Can't remember when. It was a long time ago. Why?
The last time I heard about one being used was through my friend's big sister. Except I say friend, but I haven't really spoken to her since their camera incident.
What camera incident?
So it's the end of exams, and Sarah's older sister Caitlin and her friends decide to go out on the town for some food, a few drinks, maybe catch a film. So she gets a disposable camera to capture the moment, but also so as not to lose or break a more expensive model. But during a pretty brutal drinking session, said camera gets misplaced. So a few weeks later, she's at home looking for something and she comes across the camera. And she thinks, brilliant, a chance to get the group together again, have a few drinks and look through the photos. So that Saturday, she picks up the photos from Boots and meets her friend down at the local. For the most part, it's your standard strike a pose, look how pissed and hilarious we are type stuff. The next photo is of them all together in the middle of the restaurant they were in. But what's weird is that Caitlin doesn't remember taking the photo or giving the camera to anyone else to take it. The next photo is of them all together in the middle of the cinema they were in. And the next photo of them all together in the middle of a Yates's. But by this point, everyone's thinking the same two things. Who's taking the photos and why can't I remember being in them? So the next photo is of them all sat around in the pub as they were at that moment. So as they realise this, they all jump up and start to look around. They all look around for someone with a camera or someone acting suspiciously, but no one was. So after a few minutes, they all take their seats again. Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock, the locals look pretty harmless. The second to last photo is an overhead shot of them all sat around a table, looking at an overhead shot of them all sat around a table, looking at an overhead shot, etc., etc. Anyway, I'm off to bed.
What happened next? What about the last photo?
Oh, maybe next time, eh?
You can't just leave without finishing.
Says every woman you've ever dated.
Done.
That wasn't funny.
Yes, it fucking was.
Oh, do you hear that?
Scene 16, take 3.
Action.
Sorry, I can't.
He was so proud of himself for getting that right. You can see his little face so nervous.
You started laughing.